now we will start working on the registration page. So let's go to Visual Studio Code, and inside registration folder, register folder, we have index.tsx. Okay, so here I'm going to add some CSS classes. So let's add it. Class name, that is going to be bg gray 200. Then we need h screen. Then we need flex and justify center, and then we need items center. Okay, items center. Save this, and if I go on the browser and if I go to the register page, okay, I think we need to run the application. So here I'm going to do npm run dev. Okay, so let's go back. So as you can see, we have a gray background and we have the center part as registration page. Okay, so now in the center part, we will add the register form. So here I'm going to remove this and add a div, and inside the div, I'm going to take an h1 tag. So here I'm going to add some shortcut. So h1 dot text hyphen excel dot font hyphen bold, hit tab. Okay, so here I'm going to say register. Okay, save this, and if I go back here, so as you can see, we have this register. So let's make it side by side so it will be easier for us. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so now let me just close this. So we can see the form here. So whatever I write here, it will be seen here. Now inside here, div, I'll take a class name that is going to be bg hyphen white. Okay, and then we need a border, and let's add the color for the border. So border gray, that is going to be 300. Padding, that is going to be 5, and it will be rounded. Okay, rounded, and width, that is going to be 420 pixels. Okay, so do we need the shadow? Yeah, we can add the shadow. So shadow, that is going to be SM. Okay, save this. So now as you can see, we have this register and we have the box. Then after the h1 tag, I'm going to take a p tag, and here I'm going to say create an account to get started with our services. Okay, save this. Now what else? After the p tag, let's add some class name here also. So class name, that is going to be text sm, font, that is going to be semi bold. Yeah, that's it. Let's save this. Okay, so this is looking better. Now what else we required? We required an HR. Okay, so that we can have a separator. So class name, that is going to be border gray 300, margin from top and bottom, that is going to be 5, and let's close this HR tag. Okay, so we have this underline, I mean a separator. Okay, so after the HR, let's import the form components. So first I'll import form, then we need input, then we need button from entity. Okay, that's done. Okay, so it is writing the code for us, but we will type it. Okay, so it will be better understood. So we need the form tag. Okay, so form and layout, that will be vertical, and what else? we need autocomplete off. Okay, inside the form tag, I'm going to take a form dot item, and inside I'm going to take an input that is going to be placed. In that, we will have the placeholder that is going to be full name. Okay, let's close this input tag. Then what else we have? Sorry, okay, so here it is. So if I save this, as you can see, we have this input. Now for this form item, we always have three props. The first one is label, then we have name, and then we have rules. Okay, so let's add one by one. So here I'm going to say label, that is going to be name. Then we have name, that is going to be name. And then we have rules, that is equal to. Now rules, we need an object, and inside the object we will take an array, and inside we will have object which will have first property as required, that is going to be true. We require the full name. Okay, then we need to add a message. So here the message will be please message, that is going to be please enter your full name. That is good. If I save this, as you can see, we have this label and we have the input as full name. Okay, so that is perfect. Now we need form item for the email. So let me just copy and paste it here, and instead of full name, here I'm going to say email, and here we need the label as email. Here this will be email, please enter your email, and placeholder will be email. Okay, save this. So as you can see, we have this email. Then the third one will be password. So let's copy and paste, and let's change everything. So password. Okay, this will be password, this will be password, and this will be password. But instead of input, I'm going to say input dot password. Okay, so if I save this, okay, something went wrong. What's that? Let me just cut it out. Okay, so after this form item, I pasted. Okay, this form, I think, what happened to this form? Okay, some extra form field was there, I think so. So now this is done. Okay, make sure you have all these three fields: name, email, and password. Then we require the button. So after the last form item, I'm going to add the button. So let's add that. So button, and type, that is going to be primary. Okay, and HTML type, that is going to be submit. And we need what we need. Okay, here let's close this button, and here I'm going to say register. Okay, and let's save this. So as you can see, the width of the button is small, so for make it full width, we can add a property called block. Okay, now it is full width. Then what else we required? Okay, so after the button, here we need a text that if the user is having the credential, then he or she can log in. So for that, here we can add a span tag, and then we can say already have an account, so we can log in. So instead of a tag, I'm going to use the link tag. Okay, from React Router DOM, we need to import, and here I'm going to say to/login. Okay, save this. This is done, but we need some space. So here I can add a class name that is going to be text sm font semi bold. And what else? We need padding from top, that is going to be 3. Okay, padding is not working here, so margin is also not working. So let's remove it, and we can add it here. the class name for button, and we can add margin bottom, that is going to be 3. Now it's working. Okay, so this is working fine. Now what else? So if I click here, the validation is working, but let's add one more thing, which is called on finish inside the form. So here I'm going to say on finish, that is going to be on finish. Okay, so this is an entity thing which we need to add here. So const on finish, and we need the values and console log success values. Okay, save this. So now if I click inspect, and if I go to console, and if I write an email nst@gmail.com, sorry, name should be nst, this should be the email. Let me just cut it out, paste it here, nst. So as you can see, we have this thing called an I. So if I click here, we can see the password. Okay, and now if I go back here and if I click here, so as you can see, we have this console where we have the email, name, and password. So this is working fine. Okay, so we have completed the registration form, and now we will start working on the login form.